With pick 17, Fremantle select Murphy Reid from the Sandringham Dragons and the South Melbourne Districts Junior Football Club.
Absolutely brilliant stuff by the Fremantle Football Club. Taking the young fella Murphy Reid last night. He comes with great excitement. He's got a wonderful resume, of course, and he joins us right now. Murphy, congratulations. It's the morning after. Has it sunk in?
Yeah, it definitely has. Thanks again for having me on. It was obviously a great night last night with the boys taking me out for a bit of dinner and stuff after everything went down. But yeah, there's a lot of media and stuff like that, so you don't really get sort of time to let it sink in. And now it really has, and it's obviously been a dream of mine come true. Just super excited and super pumped.
All right,
to get over to the West.
Couple of questions for you. One, there's a lot on social media. I don't know how much social media you take in, but there's social media was he all that happy about being drafted to a WA club? One, and two, what did you know about where you could possibly have ended up? Were Fremantle at the top of the tree at some stage?
Yeah, well, obviously, at the time, it's probably just more of a relief to get drafted. So you can't really. Maybe if I haven't looked back at the stuff yet, but if they're saying that, it's probably just a bit of a narrative from a Melbourne boy. I don't know. But yeah, it's definitely not the case. I'm very excited to get over and be a part of something special. A lot of the boys have already texted me and they're already sort of saying that they're going to be looking after me a lot. So it's definitely not true. And it's sort of just a lot going. You can't really explain the feeling of sort of it happening in the moment. Like, it's very, very surreal. So, I sort of didn't really know where I was going to land. My range was pretty wide. It was sort of Richmond were interested at 11 and I could have slid all the way down to 20 at the Dogs. So I knew if I was there at 17, Freo were pretty keen. Which they made that clear. Just super pumped to be a part of it.
It's a pretty daunting night, mate, isn't it? Because everything you've done in your footy up until that point leads to there. And then you got cameras thrust on you. It's a national broadcast. It's I wouldn't be too worried about people's reactions. But I tell you, well, if there's any doubt that you were concerned about coming to Freo, your old man adopted it pretty quickly. The scarf went on. He's ditched the Tigers and rusted on Richmond, man. He's ditched them and said on air, nah, it's Freo all the way, go Dockers. Through and through Freo. He's pretty pumped for you.
Yeah, he was loving the camera time, I think, the big fella. He's obviously a big supporter of mine, and he's been a big Richmond man for him to, jump ship straight away and sort of just completely support me. It was huge. So, he was loving the camera time, but yeah, he's a huge supporter of mine.
Hey, Murphy Reid is our guest, taken by the Fremantle Football Club at 17. Exciting stuff, a great name for the future for Fremantle, who are certainly in a premiership window at the moment, Murphy. Their fans believe, and I think the football club believes, in the next couple of years is going to be their time. It's a great time to be joining Freo. Yeah,
it's obviously very exciting. They're obviously on the right direction, and they're obviously a very young group. So, I think I've come in at the very right time, and hopefully we'll try and make an impact and add to that as well.
Oh, my word, you have. You won't. You'll understand pretty quickly that Goss won't give you a lot of time or attention because he's rusted on Eagles, man. But I've got full faith in Freo.
You're a dick, mate. You're a complete dick. That's what you are. Murphy, don't believe. It's blokes like Scott Cummings, who played for 4 clubs and was sacked by 3, who give me a bad name.
I don't.
He's not looking after.
No, I call it much loved. 4 clubs means you're much loved. But hey, mate, when you look at comparisons, and it's always the big thing now when we look at players who are going to get drafted early, they get compared to current day players. No pressure at all, but you compared to Pendles for his ability to seemingly slow down time in possession. So one of the all-time greatest to ever pull on boots. They've compared him to you, or you to him. You must. I'd imagine you'd put that aside a little bit, but you've got a pretty tough midfield to break into with obviously Caleb Sarong and Andy Brayshaw, Hayden Young. You've got some work to do.
Yeah, no, it is. It's obviously very high praise, and I'm very grateful for that to be compared to someone so great and amazing as Pendles. But yeah, as you said, it's obviously a very strong midfield, especially with the acquisition of Shea Bolton as well now. So, yeah, I'll do everything in my power to sort of, get them to take me under their wing and learn off them. And, yeah, I think I've got a lot to give, and my strength sort of will hopefully feed off theirs. So we'll see. And, yeah, I'm ready to get stuck into it.
Last couple before we let you go. Murphy Reid's our guest. We've spoken to Bo Allen this morning as well. He's coming home, of course, and probably gets to the footy club in the next 24, 48 hours. What are your plans, Murph? When do you come over, and when do you get sort of stuck in?
Yeah, I think I'm flying over on Saturday or Sunday. So I've still got a few more days to sort of sort everything out. But yeah, I think Andy Brayshaw reached out, so that'll be pretty cool living with him and seeing what's going to happen down there. And yeah, he's obviously an amazing player, and I've heard he's an amazing person. So yeah, it'll be great to get to know him.
They're a good family, the Brayshaw. So it's an interesting one, because it is now you are uprooting your life and you are moving to the other side of the country to follow your dreams. But is it come over on Saturday or Sunday, stay a month before Christmas, get a good block in, and then go home at Christmas, or will you have a couple of trips in between?
Yeah, I think that's the go. Like around, I think, 3 or 4 weeks from Saturday, Sunday, and then yeah, I'll be back in Melbourne, I think, over the Christmas break, and then yeah, after that, back into it fully, and we sort of work out if I want to go down the host family path, or when it gets a bit more like what I'm actually doing. So
I think you should purchase a home, and I'll have exactly the man who's in our Melbourne studio right now. He dabbles in a little bit of real estate. If you're looking for a property, that Goss will take good care of you there, and only charge a small commission fee.
Murph, don't listen to anything that comes out of his mouth, mate. We appreciate you. We appreciate the time that you've given us this morning. Hey, just the last one before we let you go. In simple terms, you're absolutely thrilled to be coming across to WA. You can't wait to get here, and for Freo fans, you cannot wait to be playing for the Purple.
100%. Yeah, I'm so grateful for the opportunity. As you said, it's such a young, exciting group that's going in the right direction, and yeah, I can't explain how pumped I am to just get over there and get stuck into it and meet all the boys.
Great to hear. Great to hear. Well done, mate. Congratulations on last night. Well done. The pictures were fantastic. The family looked absolutely thrilled, as you said. Mum had the hat on, Dad had the scarf on, and all of a sudden they're in part of the Fremantle Purple Army. Good on you, mate.
Through and through.
Yeah, through and through. Appreciate your time.
Thanks, guys. Thanks so much for having me on.